Hey guys, Dennis here. Um, just got back home a little bit ago from going out on the coal fire sting case today, and got home, wanted to jump online and see if there had been any new updates coming out on the Summer Wells case. And this is the 5-year-old girl out of Tennessee, and right now there's still not very much coming out on this case. Um, According to law enforcement, they do not have a person of interest or suspect at the time. And I'm getting reports that a large search team that have already been there, they're either back or they're fixing to go back to resume their search efforts. Um, all the agencies together, I know, have searched over a 6-mile radius from the house, and reports are it was all searched 5 or 6 times. Bloodhounds, cadaver dogs, everything was brought in. They searched some waterways and done some water searches. They used drones, and just hundreds of people on the ground in that search for several weeks, and they didn't find anything, which is very concerning. So the team that's going out, I will be trying to get in contact with, and hopefully we'll be able to stay in contact with them. And basically, that's the only information that's coming out so far. It is very, very active investigation. So obviously, law enforcement is not going to be able to release a lot of information or what they're focused on or what they're doing. And I know that gets frustrating for all of us. In this case particular, a 5-year-old girl, but the officers really don't have a choice on this. They cannot release that information at the moment if they have any. I think that's what gets more frustrating, is not knowing if they are looking at something, but they cannot share that with us, and that part makes sense to me. They don't want to jeopardize their investigation. They don't want to say if she was abducted or there is other foul play involved, and they do solve the case and they do arrest and charge anybody involved in this, they're not going to want to give the defense anything that they can come back on and say, yeah, my client is guilty, but because law enforcement done this or that, and get that case thrown out of court. There's a lot of heavy things that goes into the decision making of law enforcement on a case like this, and it's hard to ask for patience on this, let alone be patient. But please, let's give law enforcement the time and space to do their jobs. If you had any tips, they are still investigating every tip, every lead that comes in. So if you do have something on this case, please reach out to them. And I get this quite a bit, but if you're not comfortable reaching out to them, get that information to us. Get that to somebody who will get that information into the right hands to where something positive may come of it. So I wanted to do this little update, and I call it a little update because there's not a lot. And I've studied and studied and studied the location out there, and I know many of you have too, so I don't need to go into a lot of detail on how difficult of a search in that location would be, just from the terrain itself, the hills, the gullies, the woods, the water. I mean, that location has it all. So that does take time to go through. Even with hundreds, if not thousands of people, it does take time. Time is on nobody's side in this case. So, also want to ask you to keep any of the family, we don't know if they're innocent or guilty. We all have our theories, and that's what it is right now, is theories without evidence to back it up and facts to back it up. So I ask, please keep any family friends of Summer, keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and help us keep digging into this case, getting information sent out, and hopefully this case can be solved soon. So with that, I'm going to jump off of here. Just wanted to give that little update, let you know where it's at the moment. If we do get any new updates on this, we will for sure be passing that along to you guys. So for now, till next time, stay safe, and let's try to bring some of these people home.